Bonjour, je m'appelle Peter. J'apprends français. Not sure if that was perfectly accurate. I meant to say I'm learning French. I am able to access a tutor from Cameroon through Fiverr. I found him. His name is Isaiah. He appears genuine, and I don't think I could find a better tutor for a guy like me, in the sense that I'm not amenable so much to following the direction of a teacher. When it comes to learning, I sort of am self-directed in everything. Yet he's got a structure, and I'm on a piece of paper looking at it right now. Some of the more structured way of doing things. And I think because of that, the blend of the structure and my own pursuit may lead to a new language in my vocabulary over the coming days, weeks, months, years, decades. So one thing he's given me is that French has three verb groups. The first is verbs that end in er. The verb parler, to speak, er. Manger, to eat, er. Placer, to place, er. Okay. There's a second verb group that ends in ir. This is finir, to finish. I have to look one up because he's got umlauts, and I don't know that that's accurate or what. The man is not as good as computers as I am, go figure. But to hate, that's not quite what I'm looking for. French, he's got H, A, yeah. He's got umlauts, and there are umlauts. Look at that. I hadn't at this point seen umlauts in French. There we are. So let's see. Aïe. Well, anyway, stopping that. That's the second group. We have the third group, which is irregulars. It's just everything else that doesn't follow those first two groups. There's irregulars that end in IR. There's verbs that end in IRE. There's verbs that end in DRE, like vendre, to sell, or perdre, lost, or coudre, to sow, attendre, to wait, défendre, to defend, étendre, to stretch, fondre, to melt, pendre, to hang. So there's a difference between perdre, to lose, and pendre, to hang. And then there's prétendre, to pretend, and répondre, to answer. Here you remove the root DRE and add the following endings. And these are endings based on the, how do you call it? The pronoun? How do you say that? Like if you're saying, I speak, it's j'ai parlé. And then you speak, it's tu parles, with an S at the end. And if it's he, she, or someone, that's il, elle, on, it's parler again. If it's we, you throw an ONS on, so nous parlons. And then if it's you guys, it's vous parlez. I'm not sure what he means by you guys. There you go. And then ils, elles, elles, maybe? I'm not sure. working with him, in my mind, primarily on pronunciation and speaking, because I can read it and write it on my own. To speak it, it's a conversation, you know? You need somebody, you need to hear, you need to speak. So in the plural of they, it's ils or elles parlons. So what to do about this? I say to learn it my way. I've been doing things as a sort of freeform way on my own, maybe, yeah, at the writing, of course, first in English on the left and then French on the right. And that's a way I've learned something called the present perfect tense, which is when you say, how about I look it up? So I've got my writing in envelopes, and I may have the envelope for that here. I might not, because I don't see it. So to say I am learning French, mind you, is it's possible to say j'ai appris le français. Non. Je suis en train d'apprendre le français. I'm learning. Yeah, I think that's what do we call that? The present perfect, which turns into passé something. I've got to find that envelope to truly know, and I do want to. So let's see. Envelope, where might you be? Are you here, there, or nowhere to see? Envelope, come back to me. Envelope, tell me, tell me, tell me where you are. Envelope, difference between A, B, and C, A, B, and C, in English or Francais. Envelope, where might you be? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Here's the envelope, and it just turned out that I had the wrong slip picked up, but I've got it here. So we call this the present perfect, which in French we call the passé composé. Maybe that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But it's having used, it's having given. So in a sentence, it's something like, I want to say I feel guilty for having used a gift, for having used, or I'm honored for having been. So that's the present perfect tense. And I might want to say that in English, like, I'm honored for being helped by you. Or I'm angry for silencing you. We're currently talking about something in the past, or that you could also say I'm angry for having silenced you. Or I'm happy for having heard your beautiful voice. And that changes it up because in French now, we say it like, je suis content d'avoir. Tom, I can't read my handwriting. Ta belle voix. Je suis en colère de I can't pronounce. But at any rate, that's not where to start according to the structure given to me by Isaiah. Where to start is with verbs, endings, and in the present tense, like I am, I speak, he speaks, she speaks. So these are what we'll call first group verbs. And I might have a whole bunch of them. And I'm just going to write them down because I've got a document and I'll share my screen to go about it. Let's see. I can do this till, let's say, 1 in the morning and then go back to work. Practice makes perfect. French. My download. French conversation. Yeah, that's okay. It's not what I want though. I want basic French. Let's see. What we have. Definite articles around the house. J'aille and j'avoue, animals, a classroom, subject pronouns, common ER verbs. I want to see that. Yeah. So subject pronouns, that's what I was trying to get at before pronouns. So it's pronouns where the subject. So if I'm the subject, Peter, that's a proper noun. Pronoun is all of these. I, you, he, she, we, you, they, one. And then there's that might be what he meant by you guys. Yeah. I've been wondering about a mixed group. It goes male or mixed group goes ils. And vous is plural or singular of you. At any rate, here we have the impersonal pronoun on takes on various meanings depending on context, but often used in familiar conversations instead of the pronouns nous. Curious. We'll have to figure that out. But here we go with a nice, I don't know, dozen or so. So I'm just going to write those down on verbs ending in ER. And we've got dancer, to dance. We've got manger, to eat. Diner, to eat dinner. Trouvar. Again, I don't know that I'm saying that one right. Just to find. Donner, just to give. I like that. Écouter, just to listen. I like that as well. Commander, to order. Don't like that one so much, but that's okay. And hire, which is to pay. I think I'm going to cross out writing that. I'm going to keep it in with what's on my screen. So I go pay, and then hire, chanter. Jouer is to play. Chanter is to sing. To talk or to speak is parler. Study is étudier. I might have thought the I made a difference until looking at this. It doesn't. And then regarder is to watch or to look at. And then to work is travailler. Okay, so I've got 14 here on my blue, all in French. I'll just pop that sticky note right on the wall beside me, and then take another. So that was blue. We can use green to mean it's got only English on it, and that'll be the accompaniment. So we got dancer, which is to dance. I'm just going by memory to see how many I can get. Manger, that was to eat. And then dîner, which was to eat dinner. We had trouver, which I don't remember, but donner is to give. Écouter is to listen. Commander is to order. Payer is to pay. We have jouer, which is to play. Chanter, which is to sing. Parler, which is to speak, to talk. Étudier, which is to study. Appropriate to what I'm doing now. Regarder, I don't know. And then travailler. Don't know. Regarder, I think I could know, and travailler, I think I could know, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to look 3 of these up out of the 14. So regarder is to watch or to look at. I wouldn't have known that. And then travailler is to work, which I wouldn't have known that. At least finally, our missing one of trouver is to find. Okay, so now I've got sort of the answer. And the question on the wall in green and blue. Isn't that nice? I'm going to take a look back in that book a little more. And then I'm going to do a quick exercise and see where we get to. So, there's a few ER. And this is conjugation and just asking us to, for words like payer that have a Y in the stem, change the Y to an I in all conjugated persons, except the nous and vous forms. Je paye, nous payons. For verbs like manger that have a G in the stem, add the letter E after G in the nous form. Mangions. So this is going to be one where, woohoo, I'm not going to pick the one with the G or the Y. So I don't have to remember that part right now. Just go the easy way. And they want to do this with just the cold way of doing it, where j'ai parlé, tu parles, il parlait, elle parlait, on parlait, nous parlons, vous parlez, ils parlent, and elles parlons. So this is all parler. That's all to speak. So I could say something. What I'm going to do is write down a little bit of sentences. I like sentences. So I might learn nouns along the way too. I don't know. Like I speak French or something like that. So why not that? Let's do I speak French. And then I can say she speaks English. We could say we speak French and English. What other languages are there? There's German, there's Spanish. Those are kind of common. So we can say something like you, maybe, or they. We could say they speak Spanish. Now we've got one version of I, and then we've got a version of he or she, and we got a version of we, and then we've got a plural they. We're going to say it's a mixed group, like is, and there you go. Maybe we throw in a you, and we'll do it in the singular and familiar. Not sure. Yeah, okay, anyway. You speak German. Okay, so now I take my sheet and fold it over. And we get into it. So I think it's Je parle français to say I speak French. And then she speaks English would be elle. I think it's parle as well. Yeah. We need the word for English. I just popped that up. And I might have written that already. No, I haven't. And I'd like to remember that one. So what can we write? We've got a big red board of words I'd like to remember. And I think English is worth it, German is worth it, and French is, Spanish is worth it. So English. Now I've got all of these. Go to quick Google search on this. Translate English, Spanish, and German. Want that in English to French. And now in my paper I can say Elle parle anglais. And then we speak. We is like nous. So it's like nous parle. We have, if it ends for the we form, it's ons, je parlons, nous parlons. I like that. Ends in ons. I like that a lot. Nous parlons français. Et English, which is anglais. So let's just write that out. And I say, we speak French and English, and then I get what I wrote down, and it confirms what I wrote was accurate. I knew it was, which is nice. But now we're going to go to they speak French, which I'm saying is a mixed group. And that means I'm going to go, oh, I'm saying they speak Spanish. And didn't write down what Spanish was. Espagnol. And German is Allemand. I like that. So they speak Spanish. It's going to be ils parlent, but we don't, or I don't know, remember how to say the E or the S. And I'm wrong. It's an ENT. Parlant. Parlons. EN. They speak. And we're going to say Spanish, which is Espagnol. Espagnol. And then you speak German. I'm going to go with that you, where we end in an ES. Parles. And then Allemand. All right, so we played with speak. That's one. We could do this with any of those things we've got up there. So let's keep going, and we'll just do those 5 forms again. Swap up a couple of things. Okay, so we'll say something like, for getting the they to be to a group of females, we'd say something like, now we'll do 2-sentence forms. This is cool. I give 2 women. They listen to me. Okay, so that covers the they form. You say something like, she eats dinner with me. I can say, we play I'm going to say, we play, I'm going to say slowly. Do I have that one? I've got, I move fast, I try hard, I die slow is, je bouge vite, je sais fort, je mange lentement. mieux, lentement. So, to say, we play slowly. So we have I, they, female, she, we can go male. It's the same as she, but that's okay. We'll get one more. He. One of those that I forgot before was a work. So it's like he works. We can say hard. And I think that's enough. So I give to women. We have I give. Give being donner. So it's j'ai parlé to women. I think it's going to be to you. I know it's going to be j'ai parlé. I wonder if I have two anywhere. Like I give to you, you give to me. Yeah. Il me semble que tout. Q. QUE maybe? J'ai parlé Q. Sims. So I want to say it's Q, but I want to know. So I give to women. Je donne. So I already wrote something wrong. I heard j'ai parlé so many times. But it's och. I have no idea how we get to that och. But there you go. So I got the dun, that part. Don't know how we get to och, but I know femmes. And then we have they listen to me. And in that case, it would be elles. And it's an E. Écoutons. Elles écoutons. And then it would be moi. Moi. I'm not sure they listen to me. Yeah, it's not quite what I want. The girls listen to me. See, maybe if I go to Mistral, sometimes we get better results there. And I have translated into French. Let's say, I give to women, they listen to me. So we conjugate with the M in front. It might give us a reason, yeah. Two women, yeah. And écoutant is also used in the present tense. Pronoun is used as subject. Pronoun me is used as the indirect object of the verb écouter, indicating the person to whom is listening is being directed. The word order in French is subject, verb, object. So the je comes before the verb don, and the subject is comes before the verb écoutant, but doesn't really tell me exactly why we throw the M apostrophe, and that's there you go. But I got the canton, and then so she eats dinner with me. I'm gonna say is elle donna. And we're gonna go with she is E as well. And then we're gonna say avec moi, with me. Let's say like here, she eats dinner with me. This way I learn what I don't know. And we pop that funky. It's always had it. I just didn't know that diner has a carrot on top. Does my book have that carrot on top? It does. I just missed it, but it does. Yeah, and then I was right with avec moi. I got that. Diner has a carrot on top. And then we play slow would be we would be nous. Then play was like jouer. So it would be, because nous it's ons. Jouons. And then slow was a nice one. It's like lentement. How do we say that? Lentement with an E. Lentement. Okay. So I say we play slow. Yep, got that one right. Yeah, and slow really is slowly, and that's more my English not being up to snuff. And then we'll go to he works hard, and that's il. Work is a nice one. It's travailler. Yeah, you get that. So il travaille. Oh, and it's the double L. Travaille. And then hard is foot. Foot. He works hard. Oh, they go de here. Wonder if we go that same way here. He works hard. De. Yeah. Okay. A good de. So foot is like strong, and de is like hard. Hmm. So if I go, so I try hard. How does that give me? See, it's, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I try hard. Does it go that way too here? Yeah. Hmm. A lot of ways to say I try hard, but I guess it's a little bit not here nor there. So, if we're going to go with a title for this so far, we're going to say something like, we can go common verbs. And we're going to spell common. I'm not sure how. I'm just going to look that one up. Commun. Verbs. And I'll just write whatever I can think. We'll say We got to play in there. We've got to speak. We got to eat dinner. I can also remember to command or to order. It's commander. We just had to work, which was traveler. Travailler. And I'm writing it in French too soon. We'll say to work. I know to eat though is manger. I just don't know how to conjugate with the G. That's okay. I know it's a special case. But then let's leave it out. It's a special case. And we'll just say something more like to listen. And I should say to give. How about a few more here? Were there any others in what I wrote? No. So then I guess we'll just go to some nouns. Is English a noun? It's a people, place, or thing? Yeah, I guess it is. We have some nouns in here. English, Spanish, German. The important ones I can think of. So to play is jouer. To speak is parler. To eat dinner is dîner with a nice little hat on top. To order is commander. To work is travailler. Travailler. Yeah. To listen is donner. That's to give. And to listen is, oh, I wish I knew off the top. It's écouter. I didn't have to look it up and read it. I did have to do a little bit of association. So écouter. And then to give is donner. English was like anglais. Spanish was like spangle. There's a G in there. Spanglon. And then German was Allemande. Espagnol. Yeah, it's like Espagnol. Okay. And this was on Thursday, March 21. Two 2024. Thursday. I have my book. I've got the days of the week written down somewhere. Thursday. Should be right up front. Back of this. Yeah, here we go. Thursday is jeudi. Just haven't used that one yet, but no, we got to switch the order on 21. Should be like whatever the word for 20 is, and then or how are those other days written? Not sure. So let's see. 17 is Dixept. Yeah, so we put the 10 first. And then 21 would be Vint, vignette, eton. Let's just make sure over here. In French, 21 to 69 are formed by the tens with the units. 21 at it's un. Yeah, okay, it's like so it's 20 and 1. Anyway, so we have VIGNT at on NES 2024. All right, so now we get a new envelope for today. It's been a little minute since I've done these, a couple days here. Took a few days off. That's okay. Right back in it like the draws of the women. If you're a girl, be a 10, not girl, be a 20. All right. So jeudi, that's Thursday. That's cool. I think I want that on the wall. But for the moment, we'll just put this in the envelope saying, what's today? Just went through this. Only in Spanish, only in Francais. We'll go the EIGNT Eton Mes 2024. We had Common Air verbs. How do we conjugate them? And then we had another thing. What was the other thing we had? Nouns. I just want to list the nouns. Just want them all on their own. Nouns. It's just the three of them. It was Anglais. We had Spanish, which in this one was Español. And then we had German, which was Allemand. Put that there and there, and we'll just say a little bit more on the front, like j'ai parlé. What did I do? I don't know. I play. With her. I play with myself. J'ai parlé avec moi. Is that it? Yeah, it's not. That is also j'ai parlé as I speak. So I speak French. It's like j'ai parlé French. J'ai parlé allemand. We'll just change it up a little bit. And we had like she plays with me. It was like elle plays jouer avec moi. And then when we had they, the females, listened to me, it was me compteur. So it's to me. We'll go with he. They, the males are mixed group, and we'll go with ils with an M. Écho. And, oh, shoot. Is it écoutante? I think it is. Yeah. Cool. Don't. Ils m'écoutent. I want something with like you, which is going to throw an S on the end of one of these. We can say you work hard. We have dur for hard. So tu travailles. I do. And we can say we eat dinner slow. Okay. So nous donnons. No. It's nous has ons after it. Dinons. What do we say? Slowly was with there's a funny T in that word, but I don't recall. Lentement. I think it's like that. Lentement. I think that's enough for now. I don't know. I, she, they, the males, you, informal, we. I don't really care about the you guys ones. All right, we'll be done with that for now. Should have more. We should have more to wrap that up. It's at 1 in the morning. And we move on to problem. Madman, bed swerver. Peter is live today. Good day. Peter is live today. Want to learn that one. Peter is live today. Peter, I know that is live. Alive is different than live. Peter, me, so I is live today. I don't know. Good day. Peter is live today. What is aujourd'hui is today though. So Peter est in direct aujourd'hui. Okay. So if I can remember how to spell aujourd'hui, that'd be cool. But I don't. Oh, maybe. Aujourd'hui. 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 I don't know how to say it. And live. Indirect. Let's see. Can we just highlight indirect? Yeah, and that's an adjective. It's not really a verb. So what would the verb be? Is living? To live. Vivre. Okay, fine. Vivre. And then good day. Good day is bonne journée. I like that. All right. So that would be Peter is in direct aujourd'hui. Bon journée. All right. Take care.